Hey everyone, Josh here. Thanks for joining me here for game one in my Kraft Panther, my Revenant Krafts Panzer. It's another limited edition tank that they've released to the game based on their comic book series. First was the Snakebite, now this. Snakebite came with a crew that had the Snakebite perk. Well, this tank has its own perk. That would be I don't even know what it is. It's really a letdown. I'm not a big fan of the perk at all. You get it's like his craft skill. You get a consumable back at the end of the match, but I hardly ever notice it. It doesn't tell you when it works. It doesn't tell you how often it works, and it doesn't help you play the game any better. If you need that to make silver, you're playing the game wrong. This tank actually, when you look on the World of Tanks website, this tank has 56% silver boost. That's really high for a premium tank. Most of them aren't anywhere near that, so that's good. Problem is, you don't do much damage in this tank. As you can see, normally, most of you who've already seen my videos here know that I don't usually run in a platoon for a game one, but I felt this tank, it wouldn't harm it. In fact, it's probably better off being in a platoon just because of how the tank is. You can't really threaten anybody off with this thing if you know what I mean. Like, your alpha damage isn't that high, your rate of fire isn't that high. Really accurate gun. If you're a big, huge Panther fan and you aren't happy with your regular Panther, your Panther 2, or a Panther 88, well then I guess this would be your fourth pick. But other than that, I mean, looking at it, everybody's going to get a free tank here at the end of the month on console, so I'm guessing a lot of people are going to go for this one and that Kaiju. Personally, I take the T71. It's just more fun to play a light tank in my eyes. This one is your better silver and XP earner, I believe. This T71 is not very good for either when you look at it. It's in the 20s and 30s for both of them. Really ill-advised push here, but whatever. I find myself trying to get assist damage in this tank because the alpha damage is just so damn low. And it's a German tank, so my crew is subject to getting whomped on. I don't know what I'm thinking here, trying to side-scrape a Conquer, but I don't usually... I've ran up that craft skill on crew. I got 6 cents on the crew with that skill now, and it's not even worth it. I'm running this. This is my E50M crew, so it's a really good crew here. Suck it, Conqueror. You got dominated by like 5 tanks. I would honestly say this is probably going to be the better choice of the two. Most people will probably take this one over that T71 Lycan, but I think the Lycan's just a little more fun to play. I mean, it's like a poor man's Bulldog, the T71, but again, to each his own. This just amazes me because I'm not detected for quite a while here. I get this absolute beauty spot on this SU-101, but I get caught camping because I'm a camper. Yeah, I mean, I compare the Revenant craft skill, whatever you want to call it, to Snakebite, the skill. And like, the Snakebite skill is something that makes your tank better. It's a noticeable accuracy when you're sitting still and moving. It's fantastic, right? Like, my Snakebite crew is already my best crew for my British. I've got 11 or 12 perks on it, which I don't play that much British tanks, but it's still noticeable when you have Snapshot and Smooth Ride on. See, look at this. So I go bam. Yeah, I'm farming damage. Look at me go, Farmer Doug. But I'm camping. This is too good to be true. This guy doesn't even care. And then, oh, you suck so bad, Artie. Wow, hey? That's what I get. I mean, I wouldn't have really picked my tank to be the one to go at if I was at S51, but hey, I guess once I'm done with that guy, I'm probably going for him, so well played by him. Just so much more skill than I have, that's for sure. On this tank, I'd honestly love to give up some of the pen for some alpha or even a rate of fire buff, because 198 stock pen at tier 8 isn't that or tier 7, sorry, isn't that useful. Especially when you've got like 244 pen for your premium rounds, like that's really high for your premiums. And just the 135 alpha, you're not threatening to anything, really. Like, you're not. Light tanks will out-trade you. It's kind of sad, but they do. They have the same damage rolls, and they shoot a second faster, so kind of disappointing getting up against tier 9s in that first game there, but there you have it. That's my first game in the Kraft Panther. Hopefully you pick this between this and the T71, and I hope to see you guys out on the battlefield. Thanks for tuning in.